Morning, Bhaiya. How are you? Very good. Do you recall one poem that you have studied in class 9, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost? You recall that poem? I was talking about the road not taken that you have studied in class 9. What here the poet means to say, the road not taken is a symbolic poem. The road stands for choice, and here the poet means to say that a person has always in his life gets two roads, two choices, two opportunities, and the poet says that a person looks at both the roads and he leaves the first road and thinks that later on he will come back to the first road, and he goes to the second road which is more attractive. If he becomes successful, he thanks God. It was very good that he had better taken the second road, and that's how he became successful. And if he is unsuccessful, he takes a deep breath of sigh that if he had taken the first road. This was the symbol. So always in his poem, Robert Frost uses symbols. The road is the symbol of choice, opportunity. Dear viewers, today we are going to learn a very symbolic poem, Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. As I have already told you in class 9 that his full name was Robert Lee Frost. You know that Robert Frost was one of the most popular and celebrated American poets of the early 20th century. He was born in 1874. And as a young man, he wrote many poems. But when he failed to gain recognition as a poet, he migrated to England in 1912. And when he went to England, he got a publisher there. And his poems were published, and Robert Frost was awarded Pulitzer Prize in 1923. Now he became worldwide popular. His poems show brilliant insight into living and non-living characters. His poems seem simple, but they have larger significance. Here we take the first stanza. The way a crow shook down on me, the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. This is the first stanza. Here we find that he has described some living and non-living characters to show his purpose. What is the purpose? That a little thing always gives a greater result. What are the living and non-living characters we find here? Let's see. Crow, living character. Hemlock tree, living character. Symbols of bad omen or sign, suggesting depression, sadness, sorrow, etc. It means they are inauspicious, not auspicious, inauspicious, bad omen, because the crow is black in color and it is a scavenger. What is the purpose of scavenger? He searches food through rubbish or decaying things. He finds food in the dead animals. Scavenger, very wicked. You must have seen that if a small child enjoys his biscuit, a crow watches him, then he snatches the biscuit from his hand, and if he gets chance, the crow pierces his beak into the eyes of the child. This is how we find that the crow is very wicked. So the crow is a symbol of bad omen or sign. Very ugly, not attractive. Hemlock tree also is a symbol of bad omen. Hemlock tree, a poisonous tree with small white flowers, very poisonous. Have you heard the name of Socrates, the great Greek philosopher? He had drunk the poison extracted from the hemlock tree. Such is the poisonous tree, hemlock. And both the things are living things. And one more character we find in this poem, crow, hemlock tree. What is the character? Dust of snow. This is a symbol of sign suggesting natural joy or hope. It means dust of snow is an auspicious thing. Two living things and one non-living things. Robert first has used to serve his purpose, and he means to say that a little thing always gives a greater result. What do you mean by this small stanza? See the background. The poet was very upset. He was in bad mood. The most part of his day was spent uselessly, and he was walking by a hemlock tree in a small forest. A crow was also sitting on the branch of a hemlock tree. It was a winter season. And what happens in the winter season? Snow particles fall, and the whole forest, all the trees, branches, leaves, they all are covered in ice. Crow was on the branch of the hemlock tree. Suddenly he takes flight. So during his flight, there is a movement on the branch of a tree, and the dust of snow, particles of snow are thrown on the poet from the hemlock tree. Very simple action. This is what the poet means to say, that a little thing always gives a greater result. Very simple action. The falling of dust of snow on the poet's head from the hemlock tree. Now see here the poetic device. What is the poetic device here? First we notice rhyme scheme. What is the rhyme scheme? The sameness of sound at the end of line in words in a rhyme is called rhyme scheme. The sameness of sound in words at the end of lines in a rhyme is poem, is called rhyme scheme. What is the last word in the first line? Crow. This gives the first sound, and we shall name it as R. What is the last word in the second line? Me. This gives a different sound, and we shall name it as B. Different sound. And what is the last word in the third line? Snow. We find that the same sound as we find in the last word of the first line, crow, a sound. So snow will be also a sound. And the last word in the fourth line is tree. We find the same sound as we find in the second line, in the last word me, B sound, then it will be also B. So the rhyme scheme here is A, B, A. The rhyme scheme produces the musical effect in the poem. This is the purpose of the rhyme scheme. Now second, literary device. We are talking about literary device. second literary device we find here assonance. What do you mean by assonance? The repetition of vowel sound used with different consonant sound. Repetition of vowel sound used with different consonant word. Repetition of vowel sound used with different consonant throughout the line. So here O vowel sound is prominent. Throughout the second line. The repetition of vowel sound used with different consonant letter. Okay. And the third rhyme literary device we find here, enjambment. What is enjambment? When a sentence continues to the next line without the pause of any punctuation mark. When a sentence continues to the next lines without any punctuation. These three literary devices we find in the first stanza. Now let's see the second stanza. Second stanza has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had ruled. Let's see what literary devices are used in the second stanza. First, rhyme scheme. The sameness of sound in words at the end of lines in a rhyme is called rhyme scheme. I have already told you. What is the last word in the first sentence? Heart. This gives a different sound other than AB sound. So we shall name it C. Mood, also different sound. D. Part. Once again we find the same sound as we find the sound in the first line, heart. So again C sound. And in the fourth line, last word is rude. Mood, rude. Same sound as we find here, D. So we shall also name it D. The rhyme scheme is here C, D, C, D. So what is the purpose of rhyme scheme? To produce musical effect in the poem, to express the idea. Now the second rhyme scheme, we have already found that A, B, A, B. Next literary device we find here, enjambment. Once again, enjambment. Enjambment. What did I say you earlier? That when a sentence continues to the next line. See here, without any punctuation mark. Do you see any punctuation mark? Last here we find punctuation mark. But this first line continues to the next, second, third and fourth line also, without any punctuation mark. So this is called enjambment. Okay. Now third literary device we find here, assonance. What is the assonance? The repetition of same consonant sound at the beginning of words, either adjacent or connected word. Adjacent, D letter is not pronounced. Adjacent. Surrounding word. Here we find not assonance, alliteration. Here it will be alliteration. Sorry. Assonance is repetition of same vowel sound though used with consonant sound. Repetition of same vowel sound used with consonant sound. Assonance. This is the alliteration. Sorry, alliteration. Repetition of same consonant sound at the beginning of words, either adjacent or connected words. Here C, has. At the beginning of words, we find here H. Adjacent word is heart. First letter is H. So repetition of same consonant sound at the beginning of words, they are adjacent. And the other condition is connected words. See here in the third line, saved some connected words, S. Repetition of same consonant sound at the beginning of words. Okay, no problem. Now the fourth literary device we find here, consonants. The repetition of consonant sometimes at the beginning the end of words. See here the use of consonants literary device. Repetition of consonant. Yes, in the fourth line. Consonant repetition. Sometimes at the beginning, yes, at the beginning of word, D, consonant. And sometimes at the end of words, yes, in the word head and in the word rude at the end of words. So these four types of literary device we find in the second stanza. Now, the overall rising rhythm. Rising rhythm is A, B, C, D, C. The overall rising rhythm brings an optimistic tone in the poem. Rising rhythm A, B, C, D, C, D brings an optimistic tone in the poem that the poet's bad mood is changed into a joyful one. There are many negative things in the world, and even in that negativity we can develop positivity in our life. Generally, hemlock tree and crow are used as negative references, but here the poet Robert Frost uses them very nicely to show that these inauspicious things, bad things, symbol of bad things, bring the hope and joy in life. So, we should not take anything for granted. So, we should not take anything for sure that these things have negative energy. We must accept that whichever way the nature chooses to bless us, there are many things in the nature, and for nature everything is alike. For nature, hemlock tree is also good, crow is also good, dust of snow is also good, because the nature is created by the omnipotent and almighty God. So in the eyes of nature or in the eyes of God, everything is good. All the elements are of nature. Either they are crow, or they are hemlock tree, or the dust of snow. So we must have the positive frame of mind. Only then we may be transported from the world of depression to the world of creation. So our positive attitude can make the world a better place to live in spite of the negative energy produced these times by coronavirus. We have to live here. So in spite of those negative energy, we have to turn those negative energies into positive energies, because we have to make this world a better place. So what message do we get from this short poem? This short poem has only 8 lines. In a sentence there is only one sentence. But this poem gives a greater and symbolical, metaphorical meaning. What message do we get from this short poem? Robert Frost is not an ordinary poem. He is a symbolic poet. Always he uses symbols. You have studied in class 9, the road not taken. What is the message of the poem? A little thing always gives a greater result. What was the little thing? Very little action created by the insignificant, petty, ugly crow. which causes the dust of snow fall on the poet and the poet's mood is changed. In this way, we find that crow is the harbinger of good thing. We take it as a source of negative energy, but that negative thing has brought positivity in the poet's mood, and the poet's mood was not changed. Has given my heart, the falling of dust of snow has given his heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had ruled. Most part of his day was spent in sorrow. Ruled means spent in sorrow. Spent in sorrow. Most part of his day was spent uselessly. But this little action created by the petty crow, ugly crow, has saved some part of his day. Now the poet finds himself fit for the rest part of day's activities. So we can say that always a larger significance, a little thing touches a larger thing. This is the message. Dear Vijayavahans, I think you must have understood. Now you have to write as them. How was the poet's mood changed? Second, have you experienced a similar moment that changed your bad mood? Now the third, this is the suggested reading. On the basis of this poem, you have to study more and more poems composed by Robert Frost. You must read the poem, symbolic poem, Fire and Ice, by Robert Frost. This is the reading. I think you must have understood this poem. Thank you. You will ask me in the next class.